going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 26 of our West Ham career mode, and today we have got a couple of big games. We got Southampton to start, and then we have a game in the Champions League where we can advance with a win over Shakhtar, and then we have Chelsea, which is obviously a tough test, a bit of a derby, and as you can see, though, 4 points ahead of Tottenham, who are in second place, and not a bad place to be. We can also take a look at where we are in the Champions League today. We can advance, which would obviously be the goal. We can take a look at our group here. It's us and Bruges, who are the top teams here at the moment. As you can see, we're both on 8, Bayern on 4, Bruges in a pretty terrific spot along with us here. We both drew each other twice. If we were to beat Shakhtar today, we would advance regardless of the Bayern result. If Bayern were to fail to win, we would also advance effectively. Anyway, so a win get us through. 2 wins in the league put us in a pretty bright spot. Southampton and Chelsea a little bit further down the table, but of course Chelsea always a bit of a threat, so we're really gonna have to watch out. So let's jump on into it. We're just gonna jump right into the Southampton game, and hopefully we can go ahead and push forward and grab 3 points. Bit of space here. We got a foot on that, and it's a really good save. Unlucky. Got the foot on it. No one picked it up. We got a strike, and it's a really good save from Onana. Can we get there? Nice hit, and it's another decent save from Onana. Really a lot of nothing going on in this game. A lot of near misses for both teams, and Jesus, it's a good save by Onana again. And Onana's been the only one to really have to save anything so far. We got to make a better effort to make sure that the Southampton goalkeeper has something to do. Ball forward, Felipe Anderson, and this is Malia back post, and he's found, and it's off the bar. Oh, a brilliant cross. Good football. Just off the bar. Oh, man. A really good chance. And just before halftime, we might have an opportunity here, but this is going to be it. And in a game of not too many chances, we have to take ours, and we had a glorious one. Didn't find the back of the net. We found the bar instead. And it is going into halftime 0-0. Very even, very much difficult for each team to break each other down. They're playing 5 at the back, and consequentially, they have not too many forwards, so both defenses are playing pretty well. And it's going to take a little bit of magic to get through. This is Malia Sarr. Can we do it here? Not quite. Arnautovic. And he get that ball out to Ismail Sarr. He can. And it's back post, and good defending. Good keeping up the track. But it's Ismail Sarr again. He comes back. Looking for something. He finds Declan Rice. Declan Rice, it's blocked, but it comes right back to Lanzini, who's all alone sitting in the 6-yard box. And it's a bit lucky. That was a shot, and I'm not sure if it got blocked to Lanzini or Lanzini just picked it up. Either way, he picks it up and slots it past the goalkeeper. It's a really good touch. I'm not so sure that took a deflection. I think that was just an awful attempt. I can't really tell, but it's a really good finish. Right over the leg of the goalkeeper. It's 1-0. A bit lucky, but we needed something here to take the lead, and we have. Good football. And I've played him on side, and he's given them the lead. It's Southampton here. It's decent football here, but that's a really good ball, that second one. But I've played him on side, and that's poor, and we couldn't really afford to concede, and that's a good finish, really. I believe that's Carrillo who's come back from his loan and given them the lead. And frankly, we have not been good enough today, but it is only 1-1. Hopefully we can do something about that in the dying embers of this game. This is Malia Sarr right away, and almost decent football. Are you kidding me with that strike? Oh, what a hit. And it's off the outside of the post. An unbelievable strike from Carrillo, and my goodness, lovely right there. Here's Onyekuru looking for something, does well, finds him, and it's Onyekuru's head, and here it is, and it's found the back of the net. And we are going to steal 3 points from here. It's Ismail Yassar. He had 2 attempts at it. The second one finds the back of the net. And Onyekuru making the difference. And he's done really well there. Oh, not too long to go. And we are 100% going to steal a couple points here. We really don't deserve the 3 points we are going to get. And that pass is so bad. But it looks like we're going to collect it. And it's Lautaro Martinez to finish it. And very, very poor. But we are going to come away with 3 big old points to keep our lead at least at 4 at the top of the table. That's again with Vestergaard. And it's a good ball forward. And it's Lautaro Martinez again. Decent hit, decent save. It's come back to Ismail Yassar. Hooked across. No one made the run. Could have had a couple more at the end here. Southampton trying to play out the back, and it's not really their forte. And it will give us 3 points. We'll take it. But we got to play a little bit better for the next 2 games. Otherwise, we're going to have trouble. Especially against Chelsea. Liverpool drew. Arsenal won. Another transfer offer for Afolian, who's just not interested in leaving. He'll accept any offer if he'll just go. Arnautovic wanted to play. He did. Didn't play very well. But it is what it is. So let's jump into this game against Shakhtar. A win, of course, will take us out of the group stage into the round of 16. Or a win, or a Bayern draw or loss. And they're playing Bruges. A lot to do here. This could be very interesting for second place should we win here. And Bayern could win their next 2 and get in. Bruges would still need another win if they were to lose here. So there's a lot to play for still. Very much in the race is everybody except Shakhtar. Shakhtar are gone, but they can still play themselves a part. So let's jump into it away from home in the Ukraine. Shakhtar and West Ham. Nicely done. Good football here from Donetsk, and it's a good early attempt as well. Good save, and Donetsk trying to play spoiler here. We're going to have to be completely aware. And they're going to be able to recycle here. Second ball should come in from Maicon. And does, and he's all alone. And wow, what a save again from Onana, who's saved us early on here. Nicely done. And it's headed in, and it's an early goal for Shakhtar, who have started really, really well. And we haven't really gotten out of first gear. That's bad defending, really. I thought we were going to step in and grab the header there, but it's Kovalenko who's grabbed the goal. 1-0, and not a very good start, is it? I have to look at that again, but I thought we were going to have the header there, and it didn't happen. Onana with 2 early saves already. Couldn't save this one. It's a lovely header, but this got to be defended better. It just does. He had a decent position. Height and strength, and just couldn't fight him off, and it's 1-0. Back in. Can we play it back in? Lovely football. Oh, and Yarmolenko couldn't put his foot through it. He's almost scuffed it a bit, but a lovely, lovely move. Should have ended in a goal. Dani Olmo brings it forward. And Dani Olmo, can he find Yarmolenko? He can. And we've got a bit of space here, and it's Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko has a pop, and it's a good save. I thought if I cut inside too quickly there, I would have been caught. Probably could have taken a better angle. Nicely done, Dani Olmo here. One more, nicely found. And it's Martinez. Can he level this up? And it's a good finish. And it's 1-1 here. We've been struggling really to break down the next team, but it takes a counter-attack from a poor mistake to do it, and we have leveled it here at 1, and our chances of advancing today increased a little bit. We need another one, but that's a good finish from Lautaro Martinez. Just smashed it past him, and we make a few subs, and we with like 20 minutes we can advance today. Good ball forward. It's Onyekuru. Onyekuru's pace and freshness. Can he do something? He's hooked it into a brilliant spot, and it's off the bar, and it's headed back and cleared off the line. Onyekuru doing everything he can, and that's blocked away as well. And Jesus, can we do something? Another block. And that is a couple of big chances there. Off the bar. Headed off the line. Cleared off the line. And we just need a goal. And here they come. And it's a really good save from Onana right at him. And all of a sudden, this game has opened up. Nicely done. Out wide. It's hooked forward. Nicely done. It's Antonio here. Can he get there? He can. And now Michael Antonio. Just running to the byline. He's got strength to hold off, and it's come back to him in that touch. Oh, it couldn't bring it down. It came at him too quickly. Can we have the opportunity? We do. Lautaro Martinez. Lanzini out wide. Onyekuru. Nice tackle. And that is going to be game over. And we are going to finish level here. And we will have to go into the final day needing... depending on what happens here, needing a result against Bayern, who beat Bruges. So yes, we are on... Bayern are on 7, Bruges are on 8, and we are on 9 going into the last day. And there's a way we cannot get into the round of 16. If Bayern beat us and Bruges get a result, we will be out of the Champions League with a huge opportunity goes begging. And again, for 75 minutes, we really weren't good enough. We weren't creating anything, and it's become a bit of an issue. And we have got some work to do on that. But another game in a short amount of time. We're going to have to do something here. I can't leave Felipe Anderson out of a game like this. I can bring Pape Cech in. This will have to be the team we go with. So let's jump on into it. West Ham, Chelsea, a derby, a big old game, and we really need to step up from what we've done the first couple of games. Lanzini dragging it forward, and he finds him. One more. It's Felipe Anderson who has a pop, and what a finish that is. A brilliant goal, and it's 1-0 here to West Ham, and Chelsea and us have started this game at a million mile an hour, and it's very much end to end, but we take first blood here, and it's lovely football. That extra pass, and what a hit. What a finish. Always rising. No chance for the goalkeeper. It's 1-0. Good football. One more. There it is. Zakaria here. Can you find Felipe Anderson? He can. Plenty of space for him. Cuts back in. Felipe Anderson has a pop, and that's a brilliant finish from him, and it's his second goal of the game. And Felipe Anderson loves these big games, and we said right before we couldn't leave him out, and this is why. It's 2-0, 2 really good goals. It's just come back inside, and before the man got over to block it, it's a lovely curled finish into the corner. Felipe Anderson, the difference so far, and it's 2-0. Great way to get it out of there. One more here. It's Felipe Anderson. He's running forward. He's caught up a little bit here, but it's a lovely ball to Ismaila Sarr with a brilliant touch. It's 3-0, and Chelsea, when they push forward, have zero chance of dealing with our counterattack. There's too much space, too much quality, too much pace as well, and they can't do anything about it. Look at this touch here. Just touched it right into his path. Needed to do nothing after except smash it. And that's what he's done. No chance for the goalkeeper. And it's 3-0 before halftime. And we have definitely woken up from our slumber that was the first 2 games. And we're through again here. More space that Chelsea keep leaving us. And it's hooked in. It's Lautaro Martinez. It's 4-0. And I don't know what Chelsea are doing at the back, but they come forward in the slightest. And all of a sudden there's space. Right from the get-go, there was space there. It was like their whole midfield had moved forward into that space to try and attack, and this is what happens at the back end. And Kepa probably shouldn't be making that move to get across, but he does. He could have saved that, but before halftime, it's 4-0. Felipe Anderson comes forward. Lautaro Martinez finds Felipe Anderson, and we've got space here. This Felipe cuts back, looking for a hat trick. Felipe Anderson finds it. 5-0. And this is going on course to be our best ever win here at West Ham since we started. And it's all Chelsea who just keep pushing and pushing men forward. At some point, you got to figure it's not working here. It's a hat trick for Felipe Anderson, and we almost sat him out at the beginning of the game, and we turned back, said we couldn't in such a big game, and this is why. And it's 5-0. Nice ball back. Pape check. One more, and there it is. It's Ismail Yassar, 6. Chelsea. You can forfeit anytime you like, Chelsea. Anytime you like. 55 minutes gone. It's 6-0. 6. And this is just good football. And a lovely little layoff pass. Ismail Yassar in a good spot. And he has smashed it past the goalkeeper. It's 6-0. Unbelievable score. Poorly given away. It's Lanzini. Just waiting for runs. Finds it. Felipe Anderson. Oh, couldn't get it out there, and he can this time. And it's Ismail Yassar. He's got himself a hat trick. It's 7-0. Chelsea need to go and park the bus just to keep from this getting any worse. They keep pushing and pushing it forward. I don't know what else I can do to describe it. And the ball there gets a little bit lucky. We get it back. But 2 hat tricks in a game, and this score is something else. Zakaria. We find Arnautovic. He can find Arnautovic, who does well to hold off his man. Arnautovic, 8. Maybe we can discuss, like, I didn't think the difficulty was kind of the issue until this game. I thought we were just playing well, and while the difficulty is on ultimate and with a couple sliders, it seems we need to make the sliders a little bit better, but we can't make... The issue with the sliders is that defensively, it's difficult to make them better defensively. That's gone right through his legs, and just no chance in the end. But defensively, it's difficult to make them better. They can make them offensively better, and I'm not sure how this game would end if we were to raise it all the way up. But it's just the formation and the way they're playing. Look, everybody has moved into the final third of the pitch for them. And when we break and turn, it's been like this all game. And I'm not sure what it is, but we are killing this Chelsea team. It's on Yakuru. Can he get it across? He can. Oh, Arnautovic has put that way over, and he should be finishing that for 9. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. On Yakuru. On Yakuru. Can we get it across? He can. It's almost 9. Should have been 9. A great save from Kepa. And with a minute to go, they're singing the song. And we have scored bloody 8. As we get to Arnautovic here again. Looking for 9. Not going to happen there. And one thing I do enjoy is the songs at the end of the games. As they sing away, forever blowing bubbles, in the most dominant win, in the most impressive win, surely, of West Ham's entire existence, I would think. I don't know too much about their early history, but I imagine this is the first time in a long time, maybe back in the 60s when they were part of that. They had some good players on that West Ham team back in the day. But that result is unbelievable. And Spurs drop points again. And we've got the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup next time round. And we may think about upping the difficulty. We may wait to the end of the season to up the difficulty even further. We are on sliders and things of that nature, so I don't want to touch it at the moment, because I don't want to really experiment our way through, especially with such a big game coming up, because that we've got 9 points from 5 games, which is less than 2 a game in the Champions League, and I don't know, it just seems a bit odd. That result in particular seems a bit ridiculous. An 8-0, and we are 9 points ahead of second place. Arsenal could win their game and roll it within 7, but we are flying, and second place is Wolves Burnley. The problem with the league in this game too is that the teams put out these really crappy teams a lot of the time, because you can't make them. I mean, there's a way you can make them put out their strongest team. I mean, but look at some of these. Chelsea, United, Liverpool are 10, 11, and 13 respectively. City never sim well for me. They're 7th, and they've been pretty decent in this save for what they tend to be. But it's just a mix of that sort of stuff. So we'll see about that later on. But guys, that is it for now. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.